Sam, as I was saying before, Jake's going to be sitting in for the assessment. He'll be assessing me, not you. So just remain calm and continue with the lesson as you do normally.
Okay, that's
Okay.
Right.
So Sam, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Perfect. No nerves kicking in, is there?
No, it's far from my sore throat. I've got a little bit sore throat. Everything else is fine.
Hopefully you get well soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did we do last? So first of all, are you medically fit and well?
I'm fit and well, thank you. Yeah.
Are you taking any medications?
No,
you shouldn't be taking?
no.
Okay, fair enough, perfect. Okay. So do you remember what we did last lesson?
I think we did a bit of a mix of junctions.
Junctions, yep.
Yeah.
Combined all the junctions together,
Yeah.
do we? Okay. And how would you scale yourself on junctions?
I will say 7.
7. Did you think you got any weaknesses on any of the junctions at all?
Yeah, I think last time I remember right, when I was turning right and I was positioning correctly, and that was my weakness, right? And basically there was an ambulance behind us, and I couldn't get through. So then once I turned right, you pulled over, discuss it. I would like to practice that again.
Okay, perfect. And what about those kind of quiet roads where there's no kind of central hazard line? How did you find those turning right?
I feel good, but I still need to. I think I need to practice it.
Helping that as well. Yeah. Okay. And what about the crossroads from last week? How did you find those?
Yeah, crossroads was okay. I think we did.
It was okay.
I did understand why, if the car stopping, why I should be going, because of my priority.
Okay. You remember that, did you?
Yeah. Last time I remember, I was keep stopping because I didn't know.
Okay. So you feel like you've improved on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So. What would you scale yourself on that case with those turning right, where you've got like a section for yourself, those safety pockets?
I think I would probably say 6, and we need to work on that a bit more.
Work on them more. And what about the unmarked roads when you're turning right on those quiet roads? What would you
I'd probably say 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like to practice today in that case?
I think we can start with the turning right, yeah?
Okay.
Main road, the side road, and that safety pocket or something one instructor said. I think it's told me last time, yeah?
Okay.
Safety pocket, yeah.
Perfect.
We can do this one first, and we can do a bit of a junction.
You want to try those as well.
Yeah.
And what level of help do you want from me on those?
I think basically on this one, you can prompt me, yeah?
Okay.
I could do from here, drive from here, but when I get to that place where I want you to prompt me.
Okay, so you want to do it all independently, but when we come to those kind of pocket areas, you want me to prompt you about your positioning.
Yeah.
Okay, and the unmarked roads, you want me to prompt you with the positioning on those as well?
Yeah, it would be great, yeah.
Yeah, perfect, okay. So in that case, you're going to be taking the full responsibility for everything else.
Okay.
And only when we come to those scenarios, I'll be prompting you with your positioning.
Yes.
Okay, now, do you remember what types of risks they are?
Yeah. In terms of
outside the vehicle and inside the vehicle?
Oh yeah. Outside, I remember you said cars, bicycle, motorbikes, anything moving has a right. They're risking it.
And who's responsible for that?
Yeah, I need to make sure I'm dealing with it.
Okay, perfect. Now we've got an extra passenger in the car today, so what's your responsibility for them as well?
Oh yeah, I need to make sure they've got belts on.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and also they need to have their headrest.
Okay.
Just
perfect.
So,
okay.
Yeah, you got your belts on? He's got his belts on as well?
Perfect. Okay, so what we'll do in that case, if you want to perform your cockpit roll, and when it's safe to do so, we'll be moving on.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, when it's safe to do so, if you want to move off for me. Do you have any questions before we move off?
No.
Okay, let's go for it. I'm just going to stop you there.
Okay.
Okay. If you just want to secure the car. Perfect. Okay. So, do you know why I stopped you there?
No. Is that to do with the lorry in the front?
Potentially, yeah. Okay. Now, when you normally move off, okay, where do you normally start your observations from?
From left to the right.
Perfect. And where did you do it this time?
I think I've done it right.
Just the right. Yeah. So, what could be the potential risk there if you didn't look on your left side?
There could be someone walking in front of me. Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Okay, there could also be, if you look right behind you in that corner, someone could be crossing just behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and you wouldn't be able to see them unless you looked that way. Okay, so how would we fix that?
But if someone crossing behind, is that going to affect us because we're going forward?
No, as if they were crossing over there.
Yeah.
Imagine they had a child with them.
Yeah, but we come forward.
We're going forward. Exactly. Yeah. Great point. But imagine the child let go of the hand.
That might work.
Especially with kids nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay, they get eager to cross the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should I do my observation again?
Perfect. Yeah. And when it's safe to do, if you want to move off.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's good. Okay, I'm gonna let the car go, then I'm gonna do the signal. I'm gonna come out really slow until I see it. Okay, that's better.
Perfect, nicely done.
Thank you.
So I'll give you directions in good time. If I don't give you any direction, just continue straight ahead, and follow road signs at all times. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
At the end of the road, turn left for me, please.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
If you take the next road on your right for me, please.
That's fine.
Okay, you got the safety pocket here. So just remember the positioning.
Do I go forward a bit
A
more?
bit more forward.
Do I get the car straight?
Is it all clear?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nicely done.
Okay. Is that better?
That's well done. At the crossroad, I want you to continue straight ahead for me, please. Nicely done.
Okay, just out of roll for B before we forget, yeah? Basically on this one, no junction, safety pocket. Prompting the money, so you want a bit more help with the prompting, yeah?
Okay.
Because you want to say, okay, I want to go safety pocket, turn the wheel a little more to the left, yeah? Get the car straight, then the wheel straight, then turn right.
Okay.
A little more, yeah? Because it's thinking, oh, we can ask the question, where will you position?
Okay.
How will you position? How will you get your car straight? Yeah? Is that okay? Back and go. Because you want to ask some Q&A, it's a thing, any prompting Q&A. Back and roll again, okay?
At the crossroad, if you continue straight ahead for me, please.
Okay. That driver's got behind us everywhere, even if he goes to Kingston. Ali. Okay, all clear?
Perfect, nicely done.
Okay.
How can we take the next road on your at the crossroad? Turn right for me, please. Okay. Now remember about the position we said about those clues to get to know where that central line is. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got any clues?
I can see the faded line.
Perfect,
I'm
well
gonna,
done.
I'm gonna go close to that. I'm gonna be looking right ahead, left ahead, right. Okay. My white line under my mirror. I'm gonna turn.
Perfect.
Okay. Check center mirror right now. Come out to the front there.
Well done, nicely done.
Okay. I'm gonna check center left.
Perfect, nicely done. If you take the next road on your left for me, please.
Okay. Mirrors, second left. Slow down. Push down second gear. Maintain one there. Good turn.
Nicely done. Got some cars on the left hand side, so how we'll deal with that?
Check my mirror, center right.
Perfect, nicely
Take
done.
my position early. have to go through. She's got that. Mirrors.
If you take the next road on your left for me, please.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay. Center mirror, right mirror, taking position out early. Okay.
And then at the crossroad, I want you to turn right for me, please.
Okay.
I remember the clues again, yeah, for positioning.
Second gear, all good. My turning point there. Continue 1 for 2. Straight, check my mirror, center.
Nicely done, well done.
Okay.
You take the next road on your right for me, please. Again, remember the positioning, any clues, if no clues, we half the lane in half.
Okay. Okay, I'll have to go. I have to turn gear early because
Yeah,
I'm there.
exactly that.
Come in, so it's fine. Center right off here.
Perfect, nicely done. I'm going to save convenient legally park on your left hand side for me, please.
Okay. Just gonna park here. Is that okay?
That should be okay, you know.
Okay.
Okay, before we go into discussion of anything else, okay, parking wise, do you feel like it's in a safe, convenient, and legal place?
I'm not sure. This is a bit confusing, honestly.
A bit confusing, this one,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more of a kind of passing zone. Okay, so when
okay.
large cars come, it gives you a chance
Is
to
that
go.
like a roundabout? Because I could say circle. I think it look like a roundabout. Any?
I wouldn't call it a roundabout.
It's
probably-
similar. People probably go around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in this scenario, it's because of these cars parked there.
So is it best to go further down and park somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Try that. Okay. Out of all, that was good. Yeah, that was good because that's not relevant place to park. Okay, so we're gonna park somewhere by
Find
here.
an inside community dealer, please.
How's that? Is it better than the other one?
Perfect.
Okay.
That's nice. Okay.
Thank you.
So, going back to that one, exactly what you said. It's got a circle around there. Could you say it's a roundabout? Could you not say it's a roundabout? It's argumentative.
Yeah,
whether it is or not.
some people might go around it.
Some people might go, some people go
Yeah.
straight over it. Some people use it as a meeting point where they give it a bit extra space. As you can see, some cars have used it to park there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I wouldn't advise parking there.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
for many reasons. One of what I just said to you, and also because a lot of them will drop curves, so coming
Yeah.
out for them will be inconvenience. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to park that or just
Exactly that. You
Yeah.
doubted it, and then you corrected it after.
Okay.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel first of all with that pocket when we were turning right?
To be honest, right, I went in,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't sure exactly how to position at the time.
How to position the time?
Yeah. So I think I will need a bit more practice.
Bit more practice on that.
Next time I would think I a little bit more with prompting.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What I would say in that scenario, did you have to stay in that pocket? Did you have to get your position correct in that pocket?
I didn't have to, no.
No.
I was like, because we had to discuss, right? Well,
Wanted to practice it.
I was focusing more getting straight because last time when the ambulance was behind me, yeah,
Mhm.
I was like getting a bit more thrown off, and it like,
Mhm.
I was thinking about that, saying, okay,
Okay,
what's
fair
the
enough.
ambulance there again? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and to get my car straight.
And so with those pockets, okay, ideally the reason for the pockets is when you're waiting.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's when you want to be in that pocket, and that's where that
Okay.
safety category comes in. You don't want to be waiting in the middle of the road.
Okay.
You want to be waiting in there so cars behind you can get past you.
Okay. So if
Like-
it's nothing there, I can move on.
Move on as
Yeah?
if you're doing
Okay.
normal riding.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but obviously if there's something there, then you want to use the full capacity of that place.
Okay.
The full space. Position your car nice and straight in there so that people behind you can get through.
Okay. I
Okay.
get that. I
But
get
we'll
that.
come back again. So you said that you want me to guide you a bit more on that.
Yeah,
We'll come again.
a bit more thinking on it, prompting. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll prompt you more on it, but it's going to be situation based. So if there's a bit of traffic, then we'll get a better idea of the prompting.
Okay.
If it's clear, then obviously
That's
free to
fine.
go.
So if you get time a bit more, yeah, then we'll do it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the unmarked road, turning rights on the crossroad?
I think I'm okay with that now. I feel a bit more confident. I understand that I have to look at the thing you like. Either faded line, if no faded line, I need to be close to the middle. Also, I need to make sure, right, I need to get the white line, hazard line, and maneuver around my mirrors before I start turning.
Perfect. I think you do really good at that.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a hang of that now.
Do you want to try that independently now?
I will try that independently, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, what we'll do in that case, we'll try that a bit more independently, and then we'll try that pocket again if we get a chance. Okay.
That's fine.
We're also doing a bit of some roundabouts as well.
Okay,
Is
that's
that okay
fine.
with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just out of road for a bit. Make sure when you do part 3, yeah, go with your time, whatever. He's going to tell you what time you have to back into test
Yeah,
center
then
by,
I'll
yeah?
adjust it.
Yeah, make sure within that time you need to be back by the test center.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that's another thing, right? Back and ball, okay?
We started about 11:15.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, what is safe to do, sir? If you want to move off for me, please.
as long as you keep in mind, yeah. That's fine.
Good observations.
Thank you.
At the end of the road, turn right for me, please.
That's fine.
Perfect. Well done.
Thank you.
Good observations on the new road.
Thank you.
If you take the next road on your left for me, please.
Okay.
And end of the road, turn right for me, please. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
At the mini roundabout, turn right for me, please. Second exit. Nicely done. At the crossroad, turn right for me, please. Well done, nicely done.
Thank you.
How did you feel with that one?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
A bit more busy than the other ones.
Yeah.
You handled that quite well.
So I think good one. I'm getting there.
continue straight ahead for me, please. You got very good with your priorities on crossroads.
Oh, thank you.
You know when to stop and stuff.
Yeah, I feel a bit more confident now.
Definitely. You've done quite a few crossroads and you nailed them all. At the roundabout, I want you to turn right, third exit for me, please.
Okay.
Well done for indicating that.
Thank you.
Perfect, right there. I'm going to work our way up to slightly a bigger roundabout now, okay?
Okay.
Not quite good with the other ones, so should be a breeze for you. Okay? At the roundabout, I want you to turn right, third exit for me, please.
Okay. So do I still keep you close to the roundabout as well? Yeah. Okay.
For a safe cut. Perfect. Perfect. Nicely done.
Thank you. I took it slow, that's why it was easier.
Yeah, it's more controlled, isn't it?
Yeah. Should I go back to that safety
We're
bucket
going to do
again?
the same one again. Yeah. Just remember, we're going to use that safety pocket if we need to wait.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay? We don't need to wait. If we're clear to go, we go.
Okay.
If we need to wait there, then we want to get that right. Well, you take the next road on your right for me, please.
Okay. Okay, I'll just see if I can try this time.
Yeah, you want to go a little bit
keep
more
going?
forward. Just keep your car straight and go a bit more forward.
Okay, turn the wheel to the
Yeah,
left.
turn the wheel to the left.
Okay.
Keep the car straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that better?
Perfect. That's
Wheel is
perfect.
straight.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is your safety go?
Yeah. We'll put this in now. Very good.
Maybe this person has come down the wrong road as well.
Okay.
Okay. So
Great. Okay, so we're gonna go straight.
the crossroad, you go straight over for me, please.
Okay.
Okay. Did you realise that other car?
Which car? The one
That
coming
van that
from?
went down on us.
Yeah, I realized that. Yeah.
Should
Okay.
have come down that way.
Out of all, that was great. Yeah.
Mhm.
So basically, because safety critical incident happening, yeah. So you basically told them what to do, right? Which is kept in control, which is good. Okay. If there was nothing there, that's fine for property. Okay. So that was good. Okay. Back up road.
What part? The turn in the right safety pocket or the car coming down?
Car coming down.
Car coming down.
Yeah, because the car coming from straight in
Yeah.
opposite side. Yeah. So you had no choice. You had to, because they can't figure it out. So you have to. That's fine. Okay. Back up road.
That car did come through a one-way road, isn't it? That's one way, isn't
Yeah. I'm not sure. Is that one way?
it? I'm sure it's one way.
No, it's not two way. Look at that.
This road.
No, it's two way.
No, other road.
I don't know what this one. I couldn't figure it.
So let's have a go back on it.
Okay.
At the crossroad, I want you to turn right for me, please.
Okay. Okay, rather than out of road, rather than say nicely done, yeah, sometimes they're very good, yeah. That was really good, excellent, yeah, things like that.
When it's
Well
safe and
done.
convenient, can you park on your left-hand side for me?
Okay. that it?
Will it just move?
I think they're gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fine, but what made you want to go back out? Any particular reason
Which one?
when we were parking up?
I wasn't sure because I was close to junctions. I wasn't sure it's like whether
If it's
we're
not
safe to park. Then I realized if I park there, I've got another cars opposite as well. We're gonna have a problem.
Okay, so you made the decision. But as you were steering it, you kind of went back out. Did you look in your mirrors when you went back out?
No, I don't think so.
No, what can be the potential risk there?
Yeah, there could be cars overtaking me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and what could have happened there if a car was overtaking
Yeah,
you?
if the cars over them because the cars opposite parked, yeah, we could have problem.
Okay.
They might be close to us, yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit each other.
Okay. I did look at it, so it was clear at that time, but really you don't want to be doing that. If you make a decision to park in,
Yeah.
complete that decision,
Okay.
okay? And if you feel like it's not safe or you want to move out, then you go back to the normal routine and move off and find another place.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you did that next time, what would you have done differently?
Basically, I'll have to make sure I'm parked in, and then basically, if I need to move out and to do my pump routine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now that aside, how did you feel with that safety pocket?
Yeah, that was better. Yeah.
More understanding there now.
Because you basically guide me a bit more. There was a car there, all up in a mess,
Okay,
which is good.
perfect. But do you understand the principle of it now? When you had to wait, you kind of get your car license straight,
Yeah.
and when it's clear, you go.
Yeah.
But let's say it was clear, you don't have to
Yeah.
wait, you can go straight through.
We can go, yeah.
Okay, do you want to try that again with me guiding you again, or do you want to try it yourself?
I think I'm gonna try independent because I think I understand that. Because this time Mama be said to me,
Uh-huh.
okay, go straight, keep the car straight, yeah, then turn right, and
Yeah,
which is-
exactly.
that's
Because
that was struggling.
if you look at that pocket, it's very rectangular shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you imagine getting your car in and getting it straight in the rectangle,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
because it's not an angle. Naturally, when you position to the right, your car will come to an angle.
Yeah.
So you want to try to make your car straight, so you're nicely in that pocket.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does, yeah.
Okay, so with the next one, do you want to try? You said you want to try that yourself.
I'm gonna try that myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then the full responsibility, who's going to take that then?
I'm gonna take it, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll be there just in case.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Now, also, when we took that turn, did you realise that van that was coming down?
Which turn?
That when we took that safety pocket turn, see that van? That was coming
I've
down?
seen the van, yeah, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how to get the car
Yeah.
straight line, so you helped me. Which
Yeah,
is,
you did quite well when I did say to you, you knew what to do, go to the left.
I did go in, but I didn't know how to get the car straight.
How to get it?
Okay. Now because you showed me, yeah, you told me what to do, so I know what to do. I'm
What
gonna
to
give
do.
it a try.
Okay, perfect. Let's go for it. When it's safe to do so, if you want to move off on me, please.
That's fine.
At the crossroad, if you turn right for me, please.
Okay.
Okay, nicely done. At the roundabout, if you turn right for me, third exit, please. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah, roundabout, you're going very good at it.
Oh, thank you.
Just gotta keep that same routine, same way you're doing it.
Okay.
At the roundabout, if you turn right for me, third exit, please.
that good?
Perfect. Just be aware of that buses passing. It's going to be indicating.
It's a tricky situation, but if you indicate them, I think you're turning right. So
Sorry?
it's a bit tricky situation. If I
Yeah,
indicate them,
just-
I think
It's a red light.
this is going to red light.
That's why it's very key not to just look at follow the car in front of you.
Yeah,
Because if they go through a red light,
build up a bad habit, don't you?
yeah, then automatically you think it's clear for me. Take the next road on your right for me, please.
Is that better?
Perfect. Nice
Okay.
done.
That's good.
Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
That's very good positioning.
Yeah, I've got that now.
Enough space for me behind. At the crossroad, if you continue straight ahead for me, please. Perfect. On the safe, convenient, legal zone park over on the left hand side. Perfect. So how did you find that right turn there?
I think I was more, yeah, I feel a bit more confident. Well, more confident because now I know exactly what to do.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what we want to be hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So do you feel like you can still do it independently then?
I think I could do it independently.
Okay,
now, yeah,
perfect.
because I've
Okay.
done it last time, so I know exactly what I have to do.
We have to do. Perfect. That's fine. Okay. What we can do in that case, we can try to find some more and do some more of them.
Okay, that's
Okay. Is
fine.
that a good idea?
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
we'll also do a bit more general driving as well now.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
So with unmarked roads, you're quite happy with that now.
Yeah.
You've done that quite well. With pockets going into the right lane, you're doing very good at that now. You took a full responsibility for that.
Okay.
And then with priorities on crossroads, I think you've done fantastic with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you happy with all of that too?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Perfect. Okay. When it's safe to do so, if you want to move off for me, please.
Okay. Okay, in terms of responsibility.
Responsibility. I confirm you taking full responsibility.
Yeah, so you basically, yeah, so you
Yeah.
just make sure you confirm with the learners every single time when the thing change, yeah?
Mhm.
Out of all, yeah?
Mhm.
When the thing change, because the examiner would like to see.
Because I didn't take no responsibility now.
Yeah, but you want to confirm with them.
Okay. Okay.
So this time we're going to move on. Are you happy to take responsibility?
Okay. But we're going to be moving on. So just to confirm, you're taking full responsibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I mean, I know that I have to take it, but you confirm that in front of the examiner, they need to know. Yeah? Because everyone needs to know their roles and responsibility.
At the crossroad, if you continue straight ahead for me, please.
Is that good?
Perfect. Nicely done.
Thank you.
At the crossroad, if you turn left for me, please.
That's fine.
Hold on. roundabout, I want you to continue straight ahead, third exit home, please.
Okay. So over there, yeah, where they're crossing out.
Good observation.
Thank you. Thank you.
At the middle roundabout, continue straight ahead for me, please. First exit. Well done. At the middle roundabout, continue straight ahead for me, please. First exit. Well done. Let me take the next vote on your left. Got another one of those spaces for you.
Yeah, we're gonna try this one now.
Perfect.
Is that good enough?
That's very good.
Thank you.
Let me take the next vote on your left for me, please. Safe, convenient, legally park by your left hand side, please. Okay, so how did you feel with that turn there?
Yeah, that was a lot better. I felt more confident, right? I felt more in control.
Perfect, perfect.
Turning,
So
yeah.
definitely feeling an improvement there, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable with that. Now going rewinding back onto that bus, when that bus went to the red light, was you aware that it went on a red light, or
I couldn't see the lights because the bus is high, Annie. So
okay, it was blocking it?
yeah, then
Perfect.
I realized I was getting to red. But
Okay.
by the time I tried to get into, you told me there's red light. So
Okay.
I realized.
Okay, fine. So we kind of intertwined there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Why is it very important in that case to look at the signs yourself?
So we're basically in the advanced right thingy. So basically I'm forward planning, Annie. So
Forward, exactly.
yeah, so
Very key.
yeah, planning things early, so I can plan things early when I look at the sign, read the signs and everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
Because imagine if you broke
yeah.
harshly, what
Yeah.
could potentially happen there
We're gonna have something going back for us, Annie.
behind you? So if you're planning early, you can see that sign, you can
We'll
slow
have
down.
more
early.
time to use a brake as well. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
what would you do differently next time?
Next time I want to make sure read the signs and everything. I'm basically more prepared in advance
Perfect.
for things.
And
Yeah.
don't trust what other cars flow. You gotta
Basically,
look at
we
the
don't want to
signs
copy other people, Annie.
Exactly.
It's not that they're gonna do things right.
Exactly.
And I get it wrong.
Perfect. Okay, and going to that right turn, you, as you said, you felt very confident with it, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel at today's lesson with it?
Yeah, I think a lot better than last week. Last week when last lesson when I had it right, it was a bit disaster. It's not nobody's fault, but I couldn't get in control of things. I was getting a bit thrown off with everything.
Now we did quite a few junctions.
Yeah.
Okay, we did a varying size of roundabouts, crossroad, left turn, turn, right turn. Overall, what would you scale yourself down on junctions?
Last time I said 7. I will say probably 9.
9.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
And then going back onto those unmarked roads, what would you scale yourself on unmarked road turning right? You know, when there's no central lines, hazard lines.
I'll probably say 9 again.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And with those little pockets to turn right,
Yeah.
safety pockets, what would you
Same.
give it?
Yeah, I will say about 9, 9.5, something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the priorities across roads?
Yeah, it's gonna be same. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well done. Perfect. Okay, so what would you like to do next lesson?
Basically, we're gonna continue that, right?
Mhm.
I want to make sure I'm 100% right. Basically, I'm confident with them.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Yeah, and if you do basically get them right, then we can move into something else after.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. How would you feel about going to more busy areas and
Yeah, I feel a bit more confident. I like to go into a busy area, and I like to give it a try and challenge myself, right?
okay,
So,
perfect. I think so. In that case, I think next lesson we could do the same thing with junction, do the exact same thing, but just taking that one level up and taking it to more busier routes.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, do you have any questions for me?
No, no.
Well, so I'll see you same time next week.
Okay.
And Jake, as I said before, because my student has done bay parking, I'll be ending the lesson here, and I'll be driving back to the test center as agreed prior.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you for your time.